What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, uh, you know, some of you guys may know me. Like, I don't really go on Twitter that much. I mean, I post on there sometimes. I scroll through the feed sometimes, but I'm really not somebody who goes on there like every day, all the time, stuff like that. I do that kind of with Instagram. That's about it, and YouTube as well. Like I love to watch YouTube videos and content creators. But with Twitter, anytime I go on Twitter, guys, oh my God. I've talked about this before in previous videos, but this is like a full-on dedicated video to how certain Twitter Transformers fans or stans of the Twitter Transformers community, however you want to put it, how they react to certain Bayverse fans who aren't even like obnoxious, because I will admit there are a lot of obnoxious Bayverse fans online that claim that the Bayverse movies are like the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not saying those people deserve to like be left alone or whatever, because they do deserve some of the hate they get, because it does get really ridiculous sometimes. But I'm talking about just regular Bayverse fans like myself who go online and say, oh, I like this scene from the Bayverse. Oh, times were so much great and so much better during when the 2007 movie came out, or Revenge of the Fallen, which factually it was. Numbers-wise, it was. But then you get people online trying to discredit that and like go straight up Hulk on you in the Twitter comment section. I'm not saying this really happens to myself, because again, I really don't use Twitter. It's just secondhand experiences that I've seen with other accounts that this happens to pretty much anytime I go on Twitter, basically. And I know for a fact I'm not the only one who notices and sees these posts and what goes on in the comment section, but so many people, and some of these people will be the ones that have full-on art accounts dedicated to drawing and not safe for work Transformers art pieces. Like, it's ridiculous. Slipstream with a freaking you-know-what strapped to her waist. Like, who the hell wants to see that, bro? I'm not trying to see no robot freaking genitals. I'm good. Like, and those be a lot of the accounts that be freaking heckling people who say anything positive about the Bayverse movies. Like, bro, look at your freaking Twitter account. It's freaky as hell. Like, no one's trying to see that. Well, I know for a fact there are people who do want to see that, but not me. And I'm sure a lot of people out there feel the exact same way. And it's just crazy to me that those same people be the ones getting on you like, oh, you're this and you're that, and like trying to label you certain things that you're probably not if you're a Bayverse fan. But I just don't know what to do with some of these Transformers fans on Twitter. Like, I think it gets worse as the years go on, honestly. Like, just Twitter as a whole has just gotten so ridiculous and toxic. And, with how it's been handled and turned into X, I refuse to call this platform X. Ever since that happened 2 years ago, I still refuse to call it X. It'll always be known as Twitter. Even in 2050, I'll still be calling it Twitter, honestly, guys. It's just ridiculous how things have come with the Transformers fandom on Twitter, especially. It's got its problems on TFW and YouTube and Instagram, but, anytime I go on Twitter, it's like 10 times worse. And it just gets so weird, so fast. I follow certain accounts, Transformers accounts on Twitter that I like and that I dig seeing their posts and stuff. And that's about it. I really do not interact or involve myself with any of these people. It ends in total weirdness every single time. Like, I don't know how else to just put this with Twitter Transformers fans. Just like, it's just so ridiculous. And like, even if you just say, I'm not the biggest Bayverse fan, but this scene is still fantastic, or this toy from the Revenge of the Fallen toy line or whatever is amazing and they don't make toys like this anymore, you'll have a bunch of Hasbro glazers, modern day glazers, in your comment section talking all sorts of crap, hating on you and calling you all sorts of names. It is just insane, guys. Like, I don't know why it's come to this and why it's like this to begin with. I know it's always been an issue or a problem in the community where anybody who likes the live action stuff just gets absolutely canned. It just is what it is. It's always been like that since 2007. But I feel like, especially recently, ever since the Bumblebee movie has come out, in this narrative online of, the Transformers movies always needed this, and this is what they should have been since day one, which I do agree with to a certain extent, but not with everything how it's been handled post the last night. I just want to make that clear. I do not think everything has been perfectly handled with Bumblebee movie and Rise of the Beast, like so many of these Transformers fans on Twitter make it out to be. I could argue that there's so many things from the first couple Bayverse movies that they do way better than some of these new movies in Rise of the Beast and Bumblebee. I'm not counting Transformers 1 because that's an animated movie. It's very different from, live action stuff. No matter how you want to spin it or say it or whatever point you're trying to make when you're talking about the Bayverse movies, any sort of praise is not accepted by certain Transformers fans on Twitter. I'm not saying all Transformers fans. I just want to make that clear. I know there's probably people already typing 5 minutes ago, right when they clicked on the video, that you have no idea what you're talking about. Everybody loves the Bayverse. The Transformers community is so positive on Twitter. I'm not saying every Transformers fan page or, user is like that, but a lot of them are. There is a good majority of them on Twitter that are freaking ridiculous with this stuff, and they will say anything they want to you, even if it's not valid or true, or they'll just go freaking crazy on you, start trying to roast you like crazy. And again, it's the freaking not safe for work art accounts sometimes that you be seeing them do it. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. It's freaking insane to me. But, I don't want to ramble on too much longer. My point is, do not use Twitter if you are a major fan of the Bayverse, because at least one time in your usage, you're going to get dragged through the mud like crazy. I'm not saying every time or anytime you say something good about the Bayverse it's going to happen, but a lot of times this is what I see happen to people, and it's getting crazy and it's getting worse, and I really do feel like it needs to stop. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below. How do y'all feel about how Twitter Transformers fans can be towards Bayverse fans at times? All my social medias are linked down below, including my email if you guys want to hit me up about business inquiries or if you want to message me about whatever. Or if you want to commission a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions photography or your regular display shelves in your homes. You can either hit me up on any of my social media accounts or just email me and we can work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!